Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your April 2022 monthly tarot forecast. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate. So guys, I would like to say welcome. Thank you all for being here. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. I am starting out with pulling you a focus card. You have two. Okay. So this can be where you're focused here in April. But this also can be the advice. This can be where you need to put your focus. Now, I just want to show you here at the bottom of the deck, we do have shallow. So I just wanted to show you that. I don't actually see that card too often. Wow, we have fast lane. And then we have flexible. Okay. So these two really go hand in hand. So maybe some of you, you're changing your mind about something. You could be doing this suddenly. For others, physical travel, movement definitely could be in the cards here this month. With flexible, I mean, you're being flexible here at this time, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer, what does Cancer have coming up in the month of April, please, Cancer? Cancer, what does Cancer have coming up in April, please, Cancer? All right. So I always go with the cards that are upright. So first out, we have the Two of Pentacles crossed by Temperance. So yeah, balance is definitely needed. Some of you Cancers that I'm reading for, I mean, you could be taking action here. With fast lane, you could be doing something suddenly. This is movement. This is travel. For me, it's similar to the Chariot. And so with flexible, I mean, this could be you maybe changing your mind or, you know, working with what you've got. I mean, this is you trying to be flexible here at the start of April. All right, so next I'm looking at your foundation. Let's see, Cancer's foundation. The Two of Swords. So isn't that interesting? You have two twos and you have Temperance. And so prior, I mean, maybe you felt stuck. I mean, with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, you may have had to make a decision, but prior, maybe you didn't have enough information. Two of Swords, there was something that you were not seeing. Let's see, what's the recent past for Cancer? What did they have going on in the recent past, Cancer, please? So this could be you maybe suddenly making a decision. Maybe this is something you've thought about over and over again. But you needed more information. And so, I mean, this could be something you're doing quick. We have the Six of Wands in the recent past, which is a card of victory. You may have been in the spotlight. Let's see, what's crowning Cancer? The Star. Yeah, definitely reading for some Cancers where maybe you work in the public eye. Let's see. You may be a star in your own right. Let's see, what's the near future for Cancer, please? So this could be energy that you're experiencing here, second, maybe third week of April. Let's see, for Cancer. I always like to see the star in this particular position because this is crowning. And so this is an optimistic, more positive perspective, which is great. Ooh, look at this. As I say that, we have the Five of Swords. And with this particular Five of Swords, you can see here how he has a headache. So that's just interesting. Yeah, so if someone or something is giving you a headache, I think that you need some peace. For some of you, this is peace and quiet, possibly. You could be actually physically traveling. Maybe a vacation is needed. Let's see. Let's look at your power. So this is what I use as the position of your power, but this could just be energy you're experiencing second, third week for Cancer. The Lovers. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Gemini, but again, a decision. A decision is needed. All right, next we're looking at how others are viewing you. And so this can be a matter of opinion, but let's see. We have two cards, the Six of Cups, and we have the Moon. Yeah, so again, with not having enough information in the past. And so if you need to make a decision, yeah, I mean, this could be you maybe needing to reach out, or possibly maybe do some research, but let's see, what's in the hopes and fears for Cancer? We do have the Empress. She landed in the reverse. So a fear is not being able to grow, something not coming to fruition. Let's see, what's the outcome for Cancer? So this is energy that you will experience at the end of April going into May. The Ace of Wands, beautiful. And you do have a little similar energy to Capricorn, so there could be a Capricorn connection. They had the Ace of Wands. They also had the Empress. They had the Empress upright and the Ace of Wands. Maybe you have Capricorn in your chart, but this is interesting. If you are coupled or if you're involved with somebody, just be careful because pregnancy definitely could be in the cards. You do have a little bit of a steamy energy here, especially second half of April. Capricorn has a whole lot of steamy energy. Their reading is very spicy, so go check that out. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, yeah, look at this. Or if you have Capricorn in your chart, we have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I do use this as the overall energy. So this could be you breathing life back into something. So of course, it could be a relationship. There could be an ex that maybe is trying to maybe make amends with you, trying to get back on your good side or something like that. You definitely may be contemplating this here, but with Temperance, maybe you've been very patient with this person, or you're trying to be patient here at the start of the month. Let's see. So we have Judgment, we have the Four of Cups. Something was just not fulfilling. I'm reading for some Cancers where you're moving on. Now, you may have a new choice, new options, whatever it is. You may actually be moving on quite quick with fast lane here. Some of you possibly dealing with a shallow connection. Or, I mean, it's possible you were dealing with a shallow person, or we have the Page of Cups here. Someone who was possibly emotionally immature, but that's not all of you. Okay, we have, look at this, we have the King of Cups, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you may be dealing with a Scorpio. For some of you, Scorpio is definitely significant. You may have Scorpio in your chart, but this is definitely very strong Scorpio vibes here. Ooh, there's the Devil. Okay, so Capricorn coming through. Ooh, and there's the Emperor. So very interesting. We have the Devil with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Emperor underneath the Devil. This is interesting. So if you're being tempted, you can see here how on this particular Devil card, his hand, he's reaching out. This is a temptation. It's like, take my hand once again. Let's go around this merry-go-round once again. Let's do it all over again. I mean, some of you are like, no thanks. That was not fun. Four of Cups, final decision here with Judgment. Like, no, this is not that fun. No thanks. And so this is a rejection, especially if this is an ex, someone that you've been going round and round with. The flexibility here is you maybe you could have met someone in the recent past, and this is you maybe going with the flow here, trying something new, maybe getting to know someone. But some of you are still releasing this past energy here, this ex, maybe still healing from the past. You could still be thinking about the past quite a bit here, actually, at the start of the month. You may have completely blocked this person, or you were ignoring this person prior, but then we have the Six of Wands. So they could have came in, they could have showered you with a ton of time, attention, affection, all of that. Now some of you are a little confused. And again, a decision is needed, but if this person starts playing games, again, some of you, you're done. For others, you may technically be single. You may have met someone in the recent past. We see you hopeful. We see you optimistic. Five of Swords can be self-sabotage, so be careful here with this energy, especially around the second week. This could be you making the wrong decision with the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, Two of Swords. Could be making the wrong decision or missing an opportunity. That could be due to some sort of self-sabotage here. That could be something that you're doing or the person you're dealing with, they're doing. But if someone or something is giving you a headache, I think the advice here is to heal, to rise up, to separate yourself from that, and to maybe go off, spend some time alone, or be around those that, you know, adore you, that appreciate your energy with the star here. Some of you may be a star. I mean, maybe you work in politics or whatever it is, and you may actually work in a very competitive field around the second week. You may feel like, you know, this is just a tough place to be, but I think that success is yours. It's coming in. You need to stay positive. And if you were waiting on some sort of deal, if you've been negotiating something, if you're waiting on a decision or for something to be resolved, I feel like this is going to take place the second half of April. So really from the second week on, for many of you, it's around the third week. This is, for me, this is like a resolution or a solution to a past problem. Six of Cups and the Moon. I mean, you're coming through very strong in your own reading, Cancer. I mean, this is Cancer energy all day. I mean, you have some air here. A little fire, but this is very strong Cancer vibes, and this is how others are viewing you. And so at this time, I mean, you could be reuniting with somebody around the third week. This could be at night for some of you, but I mean, you have the Lovers, you have the Six of Cups, so I am reading for some Cancers where you will forgive someone from your past. I mean, things did not work out maybe the way that you planned. Something, you know, may have left like a bad taste in your mouth, but still, with that being said, I think with the Star, this is a very optimistic energy here. I think that you are going to give someone a second chance. And, you know, maybe they're maybe revealing something. There could be something hidden that is actually coming to light here at this time. With this particular Ace of Wands, you can see how, you know, this is lit up here. So this is something hidden that's coming to light. You realizing something with Judgment here. This is definitely could be like that huge aha moment here, second half of April. Some of you are falling in love, and this particular connection, I mean, maybe things were not that deep prior, or if you were dealing with a shallow individual prior and this is someone new coming in, this particular connection is pretty deep. This is a very deep connection here, and I mean, you may feel like you've always known this person. You may feel very comfortable around this person. Also, there could be a very strong attraction here with this person. You know, if you're coming back together with somebody, maybe you guys were separated for a while. This person has grown. Maybe you both have grown. And so now the relationship is going to be different. That's obviously not for all of you, but you got to take what resonates, leave the rest. This is romance. This is a lot of playful energy here. Six of Cups. For you female Cancers, or if you just resonate more with the feminine, I mean, you could really be nurturing this connection here at this time. You're trying to make it work. You're trying to help this grow, this relationship grow. You could actually be trying to be more flexible here. Some of you do have options in love and you need to narrow it down. I say that you're leaning definitely towards the more deeper connection. And then, I mean, you have the Empress and the hopes and fears. Maybe some of you possibly have been trying to get pregnant or trying to expand your family. I feel like it's going to happen. You need to stay positive. You may feel defeated for those particular cancers where you're trying to get pregnant. I feel like it's gonna happen actually. Stay positive. For some of you, a pregnancy could definitely be taking place here. I want to say within the next 1 to 3 months. And so, you know, if you resonate with that, let me know. You know, even if you come back to this reading later on, I'd love to hear if you resonate with that. But this is pregnancy that is definitely happening here. The timing's a little off, especially obviously those of you where you're coming back together or you're working on your relationship. But for some of you, this is taking place here. It could be in Taurus season, it could be in Gemini season, possibly even in your season, the time of Cancer. But let's do some clarifying. Let's take a look at this Five of Swords. Ace of Wands. This could be a spark. But then for others, I mean, this is a new possibility, but you have to act on it. If you don't act, it will fizzle out. So you have to take action here. This could be something you're just thinking about here at the start of the month. But let's see, what is the Five of Swords, please, for Cancer? Two of Swords, it's in the reverse. So this is at your foundation. Prior, it was upright. So this is a good thing. You could be maybe realizing something with Judgment here. Or you're hearing something. You're seeing something that maybe you were not seeing prior. Let's see. Let's get more clarity on. Let's take a look at the Empress in the reverse. I think that's a fear, is, you know, something just not growing. There's no harvest. Ooh, Seven of Swords. So maybe fearing that somebody is a liar, a cheater. You, Cancer, you may be lying to yourself. Maybe you're telling yourself you're not beautiful. You're not seeing yourself clearly. The Moon. The Moon is a tricky energy, and you may have a new love interest or someone from your past that you're dealing with here, but in particular, you females, you may actually be trying to avoid this person, or you could be lying to yourself. You may not feel beautiful. You may not know your worth. Some of you got to work on that. Others, if you're dealing with a female, I mean, the fear here could be that, you know, this is not a good person, that they're a liar or a cheater, whatever it may be, with the Seven of Swords. Let's take a look at the Lovers. Please clarify the Lovers. The Empress in the reverse can be someone who's not a nice person. The Empress upright is someone, obviously, who's beautiful, You know, she embodies all the queens. But in the reverse, I mean, she still has some work to do on herself. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Lovers. She may not know her worth. She may be promiscuous. I can read the Empress in the reverse a million different ways. Let's see. What is the Lovers for Cancer, please? The Knight of Rods. I mean, there you go. Steamy energy, which, again, Capricorn, their entire reading was very steamy. This is forward movement. This is actually things happening when you least expect them. Again, if you've been going round and round with someone, this person could be coming in when you least expect it. And I'm just going to pull one last card here on the Moon. The Moon is not bad. It's a tricky energy. And here I'm not getting negative vibes, actually. It's quite the opposite. So we do have the Three of Pentacles. So this could be a three-party scenario for some of you. Obviously, that is definitely not all of you. Some of you, maybe you work at night. And a lot of the other signs have gotten that message. And so watch your other signs. Yeah, some of you, I mean, maybe you get more work done at night. Maybe it's because you have a child or children. Maybe some of you work from home and that's when the kids are asleep. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to be flexible, but yeah, if you're waiting on something to do with work, a work opportunity, or maybe some sort of news, it's coming in. There's definitely a solution, a resolution coming in. It's very positive, actually. And then look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. So love is knocking. I think that you're being advised, Cancer, to stay positive and don't let negative thoughts, you know, go round and round. Some of you definitely overthinking. The Five of Swords is not, it's not good. And it's never really a good energy, but in this particular deck, for me, it's more about dealing with a problem or a nuisance, a situation, a person giving you a headache. It's also you really entangled in a situation, and it's now become quite stressful. And I think that you're trying to release yourself from that. All right, let's pull you an overall additional guidance card, Cancer. What is the overall guidance? But the advice here is to stay positive, to be flexible. There's something you're not seeing. Something's definitely hidden. It will come to light. I'm definitely reading for some of you where maybe you're a star. Others, I mean, something could be made public. So maybe you're an author. Maybe you're writing a book. I'm definitely reading for some of you where maybe you even do some sort of spiritual work, or you may be an artist. Yeah, we have Patience. It landed in the reverse. I don't read these cards in the reverse, but I just wanted to point that out. So we have 36 and 26. Patience. It was in the reverse. I think that for some of you, you don't want to be patient. You don't want to be patient maybe anymore. Something's been on repeat, or maybe feeling, you know, stuck prior. So you're ready. I mean, you're ready to move forward. I think you're out of patience, but the universe wants you to surrender, because maybe the way that you want something to happen, it's not the right way. The universe is going to show you the right way, which is going to be in your highest good, but also everybody else's as well. So you need to go with the flow. Maybe let something happen. You have to definitely release control here. Let's see. Let me pull you one of these for Cancer. Forgiveness. Another sign had this as well. All right, let's look at your love life. Let's see what you have going on the love front. You could be forgiving someone, especially with Judgment here and the Star. Okay, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this is you going from maybe single to meeting someone or dating to engaged, whatever it is, it's your love life ascending. You could be forgiving someone. Let me pull you one of these for Cancer. Looking at their love life. I do apologize for any background noise. My son is singing and he is a Cancer. All right. That's interesting. We have interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. Well, that's not good. That could be what is giving you a headache here around the second week. So, you know, maybe you were not seeing that because we have the Two of Swords at your foundation. So, yeah, maybe you were not seeing that somebody was interfering with this relationship. And that could be anybody. I mean, that could be your mother. That could be anybody. That's interesting. Interference. Yeah, and then at the bottom we have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. So maybe you're realizing that someone interfered with your connection. That's not obviously for all of you. Take what resonates though. All right, let me pull you one of these looking at career for Cancer. For Cancer, looking at career. Now, some of you may be working at night. Others, maybe you have to travel for work. There could be a new work opportunity coming in. Ace of Wands, something you were hoping for. And you have the Six of Wands in the recent past. So there was some sort of recognition prior. But let's see. I always go with the cards that are upright. We have take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. I mean, this could not resonate more, Cancer, with the rest of your reading. I mean, so this is something that for many of you, this is meant to be. Yeah, we've seen the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This could be an idea that you're having here. It's that divine inspiration. Something may just occur to you, or you may realize something, or you have this amazing idea. May happen at night for some of you while you're maybe working, or it may have something to do with work, or maybe you're going to start a business. For those of you where it is something with a relationship, I mean, this is you moving towards a more meaningful relationship, something that's not shallow. All right, let's see what signs you're dealing with. Let's see. Who is Cancer dealing with? You may actually be dealing with another Cancer because you have such strong Cancer vibes here. Cancer, Aquarius, we have a little Leo, we have Gemini coming through. But you may be dealing with another water sign. Could be a Cancer, or maybe even possibly a Pisces or Scorpio. We have a little Scorpio here as well. Let's see. There you go. Capricorn. There's definitely a Capricorn connection for many of you. Now, this could be a Capricorn Sagittarius cusper for some of you. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're interested in having a private reading, all my information is down below. All right, guys, have a great month.